Jezebel, the wife of King Ahab, was particularly devoted to idol worship and influenced her husband to build a temple for the pagan god, Baal. This move led many Israelites astray from the true God's worship. Witnessing the spiritual decline of his nation, the prophet Elijah took a stand against King Ahab's impiety, urging him to repent and return to the God of Israel. However, the king remained obstinate and unwilling to heed Elijah's counsel. In response, the prophet Elijah prophesied that there would be a severe drought as a punishment, with no rain or dew falling upon the land until he prayed for its end. For 3.5 years the heavens remained closed, causing widespread drought and famine throughout the entire land. The story of Elijah not dying and going straight to heaven is even more clearer and more dramatic than Enoch's. Elisha, Elijah's assistant, was forewarned of his departure in 2 Kings 2:3, which reads, "Now the sons of the prophets who were at Bethel came out to Elisha and said to him, 'Do you know that the Lord will take away your master from over you today?' On the day chosen by God, Elijah departed from Gilgal, accompanied by Elisha. They arrived at the banks of the Jordan River, followed by 50 young prophets from Jericho, who stood at a distance observing. Elijah took his cloak and, folding it like a staff, struck the water, causing it to part. The prophets crossed the river on dry ground. Walking alongside Elisha through the divided waters, Elijah inquired if there was anything Elisha desired before God took him away. Elisha expressed his wish for a double portion of his master's divine spirit. Elijah assured him that while it was a significant request, it would be granted if Elisha witnessed his master's ascent to heaven. As they continued their conversation, a fiery chariot, pulled by fiery horses, suddenly appeared, separating them. Elijah ascended to heaven in a whirlwind, as depicted in 2 Kings 2:11. Number 3. Melchizedek. Few mysteries of the Bible have attracted more interest than the enigma of the identity of Melchizedek. This is widely considered to be the biggest mystery in the Bible. In Hebrews 6, verse 19 to 20, you'll find that Jesus Christ, following his resurrection, holds the position of a high priest after the order of Melchizedek. The Moffat translation puts it more straightforwardly, stating that Jesus holds an equivalent status with Melchizedek, described as with the rank of. So who is Melchizedek? First, it's worth noting from both the Old and New Testaments that the enigmatic figure, Melchizedek, served as a priest of the Most High God, as detailed in Genesis 14. During this time, there was a war between a number of ancient city-states in Canaan and Mesopotamia, and Abraham's nephew Lot and his family had been captured. When one of Lot's people managed to escape and deliver this news to Abraham, Abraham took action by arming 318 of his own servants and pursuing the invaders. He tracked them down and succeeded in rescuing Lot and his family, safely returning them to the Canaanite cities. Upon Abraham's return from this daring rescue mission, a mysterious figure suddenly appears on the scene. It was Melchizedek who came forward to minister to Abraham. Here is the account in Genesis 14, verses 18 to 20. "And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was priest of God Most High. And Melchizedek blessed Abraham and said, 'Blessed be Abram by God Most High, maker of heaven and earth, and blessed be God Most High, who has delivered your enemies into your hand.' And Abram gave Melchizedek a tenth of everything. That is, a tithe of all. For a tithe means a tenth. Number 1. Notice that Melchizedek was